What's up, y'all? It's Chris here to talk about last night's HBO fights and brief thoughts on the Showbox or the John Molina fight. First up, we had Ali Funeka against Joan Guzman for the vacant IBF lightweight title. I picked Guzman to win this fight. I thought he would outspeed and outbox Funeka over 12. I was wrong. He came out good in the first 2 rounds, throwing a lot of combinations to the head and the body, mixing it up well. But once the third round hit, Funeka took over. Funeka started dropping that right overhand on Guzman, started using his jab more. That right hand was his best punch of the night by far, I believe he busted Guzman's nose in the third round. I don't know if he had broken or not, but it was bleeding heavily throughout the rest of the fight. And to be quite honest, if you watch the fight, it just seemed like from the third round on, Guzman lost his confidence. It's like what he tried to do initially didn't work, and he didn't have a plan B. And he just was, he thought maybe he was going to overwhelm Funeka. When that didn't happen, he kind of looked lost in there. Now, don't get me wrong, he put up a competitive fight, but he just didn't have the fire he had in that first 2 rounds anytime later in the fight. Although there were points later in the fight where he threw some big bombs and whatnot, but nothing that really was effective or nothing that really shook Funeka or kept Funeka from needing to change his game plan. As for Funeka, man, looked great, a lot of work rate, just controlled the fight, controlled the pace. Controlled distance for the most. Even when they got inside, he never really was ever in danger. From the outside, he definitely boxed well, did the better of the two. Funeka just basically outboxed him the majority of the fight, And so we go to a decision, and inexplicably, boxing finds another way to fuck things up. I thought maybe on this night, Canada. This isn't any slight on Canada, but since Bute Andrade was also on the card, I thought maybe it'd be a way for Canadian boxing or whatever the commission, whatever, to redeem themselves after that controversy at the end of the first Bute Andrade fight. Well, apparently not. Granted, the judges weren't just like straight Canadian, but we get a split decision, or no, we get a draw. 2 judges saw this fight even. Now, fact of the matter is these guys did not see this fight even. Those scorecards must have been filled out ahead of time because there's no way this fight was a draw. Even if you want to go give the benefit of the doubt to Guzman, I don't see any way you can give this man 6 rounds. I just don't get it. Is Guzman? I don't know. Isn't he promoted by Golden Boy? He may be. Golden Boy also promotes Juan Diaz, who got a controversial decision over Paulie Malignaggi this year. And, let's just say Golden Boy fighters have had their share of controversial decisions. Rocky Juarez, Chris John first fight. I'm not saying nothing, but, or am I? It ain't hard to put 2 and 2 together. But anyways, I feel bad for Funeka, man. If you really look at him, the man looked sad. I mean, he looked genuinely depressed and distraught after that decision was announced. I feel bad for the guy. He put in all this work. He said he's been on weight for 5-6 days for the fight. And, you do your best, put on a great performance. And this is the kind of bullshit you end up with. You know what I'm saying? So, those judges suck. I hope to never see them in a good fight again. They don't deserve to ever be able to judge a championship fight again. They will be because that's the politics of boxing, but they don't deserve to be. The good thing is, there'll definitely be a rematch of this fight because it's for a vacant title. They need to make a champion for that division, for that IBF. There's no other higher ranking guys than Funeka and Guzman, and the guys ranked below them are guys I've never even heard of. So we'll get a rematch. Hopefully it'll be in neutral territory, which I actually would have thought this would have been, but hopefully, regardless of who wins, hopefully the right man gets the decision. But I'll be rooting for Funeka just based on the way he got screwed over in this. Moving on. Lucian Bute against Librado Andrade. Rematch for Bute's 168-pound title, IBF title. Wow, I picked Bute by decision. I thought it'd be more or less the same way the first fight ended. The first fight went without that dramatic ending. I was wrong. Bute, was doing good the first few rounds. Andrade was actually having more success in the first few rounds than he did in the first fight. Bute was standing his ground more, not moving quite as much. Come 4th round. Actually, early on in the round, it was Andrade's best round in my opinion. He was really getting to Bute, hitting him to the body and stuff, trying to slow him down. But unfortunately, his best wasn't good enough because He got caught with a sneaky counter, or not even a counter. Just a great overhand right that Bute set up and dropped Andrade with. And as we all know, Andrade has a hell of a chin. It was just a beautiful punch. You saw Bute setting it up on the replay. Librado got up, no big surprise there, even though he got dropped pretty hard. And kept pursuing Lucian. And eventually, Lucian, I guess, figuring maybe I can't stop him to the, drop him to the head. Threw an excellent shot to the body, and just dropped and froze Librado. Librado went down and couldn't even make an effort to get up. I mean, he was out. He was in some serious pain. It reminded me of the shot Margarito landed on Cormit Cintron in their second fight. Just froze him. I believe it was to the liver. Either way, Librado was just down and out, and he couldn't get up, and that guy's got a lot of heart. So, it was a serious shot. So, credit to Lucian Bute for improving on his first fight between these two. It's unfortunate he's not in the Super 6 tournament. I know myself as well as most other fans would love to see him replace Jermaine Taylor. No disrespect to JT. But could you imagine if he was fighting Andre Ward next? Yeah, that'd be something serious, As for what's next for Lucian, maybe Alan Green, he's ranked high in that same division in the IBF. I'd ultimately like to see Lucian fight the winner of Pascal Diacono rematch next year sometime in Canada. They could fight at a catchweight, or Lucian can move up. It'd be a huge fight in Canada. If it's Pascal, it'd be a really good fight, intriguing fight. So hopefully, if Pascal or Diacono ever wins, that person will fight Bute sometime next year. Real quick, in regards to Showbox last night, John Molina against Martin Honorio. Molina was on the radio show the other day, Leave It in the Ring Radio, we had him on. And I asked him about his defense and if he was working on it. Said he was. Not good enough. He followed Martin the whole fight, didn't cut off the ring, just followed him and was getting hit, and lost the decision, I was glad the right guy got the decision in this one, at least. But John Molina just needs more experience. He stepped up a little too much too soon. And, he paid the price with the loss. He never quit trying. He was in it to the end of the fight. Kept trying to win, but just could never catch up with Honorio and land that big punch that he was looking for. Credit to Martin Honorio moving up. Was brought in more so as an opponent, but thought I had a smart game plan, stuck with it, and was able to make it all 12 and pull out a great win for himself. Oh boy, pretty much it for now. Be sure and check out the website. There will be bloodfightshow.com. Partners, iStandandFight.com. My Twitter if you're interested. I'll put all these links over here in the info section. Also, check out YouTube user. I'll put his link in my information part. Warrior688. I believe he's a boxer. He does blogs on the fights as well. Talking about the fights. He has footage of himself sparring or training. He does highlight clips. He's got a really good channel. He doesn't have a lot of subscribers. I think because of the way he labeled his videos, he doesn't put he just put blogs and stuff. But check out his channel, man. You probably really like it. I like it. It's good to get a fighter's view on things. But anyways, that's pretty much it, guys. I'll probably be back later or tomorrow with my Martinez Williams pick. But until then, I'm out.